What's up, guys? NBA talk. Second video of the night for us. This one is the Detroit Pistons versus the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets on the rise. They're starting to build themselves back into the Western Conference standings, trying to get into one of the 8 spots. They're just at there, like the ninth place in the Western Conference. Detroit Pistons, they've been sort of winning. Like they're split with this win over the Houston Rockets in overtime. 5 for 5, 5 in 10 games. That's decent enough, but the way how their position is pretty good. They're above the Boston Celtics. They're above the Charlotte Hornets with a hot Kemba Walker. Orlando Magic in the 8th spot, which won't last long. They're a few games behind Indiana and, of course, 76ers, Bucks, and Toronto Raptors. So they're in the middle of the pack, but they're climbing up. Blake Griffin has been getting them going. He is becoming alive. He definitely was alive tonight, especially in the fourth quarter. That was very, very much needed from him, especially that big time three that he made. I think it was against James Harden that he did. And then they went into overtime, and they were killing it then. Like, they just blown past the Houston Rockets after that. The score was 116 to 111. Blake Griffin with 28 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, made 2 3-pointers. Andre Drummond with 23 points and 20 rebounds, another 20 and 20. He's killing it. 5 block shots. He was 5 for 8 from the free throw line. Not pretty, but in his standings, that's great. Reggie Jackson with 22 points, picked up 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 10 points from Glenn Robinson III, and Reggie Bullock with 8 points. The team shot 45% from the field, 25% from the three, 49 rebounds, 18 assists, 11 steals, and 13 turnovers. The Detroit Pistons, like they're decent, but of course you gotta wait until like All-Star break to see if they stay there. We'll see what happens. Houston Rockets, James Harden balled, even though he was turning the ball over. Which he has, I don't think he has really been turning the ball over this season. And like, this is the first game I've seen him actually really turn the ball over big time. Maybe I missed a game or two about it. He had 7 turnovers tonight. 33 points, 8 assists, 8 for 27 from the field, 12 for 14 from the free throw line. Chris Paul with 20 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, only 2 turnovers. Clint Capella with 29 points and 21 rebounds. 12 offensive rebounds. 3 block shots, 2 steals. Monster game for him. James Ennis III with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. And PJ Tucker, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. The team shot 41% from the field. 27% from the three, only making 10 out of 36. 44 rebounds, 22 assists, and 14 turnovers they got. They lost, but they've been winning. They've won 7 out of their 10 games, which is phenomenal, and they just keep climbing up. Currently, they're behind the Sacramento Kings, who have been split. They have been split in the last games. Winning 5. They won their last 2 games though, so they're not actually falling down yet. Then you have the LA Lakers, who are pretty much tied with the Sacramento Kings, and then you have the Golden State Warriors in the 6th spot. That's crazy. That's very crazy. So the Houston Rockets are definitely back into this. They're climbing up for sure, because like if you look at the Western Conference standings, like they're almost identical. A lot of teams there are 12 wins, from the Portland Trail Blazers all the way to Golden State Warriors. That's a lot of teams. tied together. So, Houston Rockets, they're not fall off. They're not that far off. 3 games down from the top spot. And they were getting crapped on in the beginning of the season because they could not play defense, which we all knew was going to happen. They could not score. That was a big blow. That's crazy. They're now averaging like 105 points or 106, which is still low for Houston Rockets standings. So they got to build that up. But they're definitely on the rise. Keep an eye on the Houston Rockets. So that's it. Peace.